Wagwan family. Wagwan. Welcome to Essential Therapy Wellness Center, and we are back.
We back.
All right. So we just want to do a quick video, just re-engaging our audience, all of our YouTube subscribers. Thank you so much for those that have subscribed. Thank you for liking the videos. Thank you for sharing the videos. But me and hubby are back just real quick to give like an update. Happy holidays, happy new year as it approaches us.
Oh, good things.
So those of you that's been following our journey, you know, we moved here in Jamaica in March, and since then we've just been doing all of the things to kind of get ourselves settled. It ain't been that bad.
It ain't been bad.
It ain't been bad. It's just been an adjustment. It's been you know, anytime you're moving your life from one place to another, it is always an adjustment. Oh, my glasses are fogging up.
But yes, it's been an adjustment. First step, March, get here, learn the way of the land. As you guys saw, had some family members to come and meet us and enjoy. Then we came back to the States within 90 days? After our 90 days, came back to the States.
Worked a little bit.
Worked, took care of some stuff in the States, came back to Jamaica, then came back to the States, and then now we're back here. Doing the holidays, doing Christmas, doing family time, as I like to call it. But we're back, and the last tail end of the journey to Jamaica was bringing our dog, Diamond.
Yeah.
Miss Diamond back. She's in the room. She's down here just chilling. Yeah, right, she's trying to calm her down because she want to get in the camera. But that was like one of the last legs of us coming back to the States to get everything done with her paperwork, with her shots and records and all that good stuff. But
she was vaccinated dog in all of America.
Well, it's for her protection.
Absolutely.
But as far as that, we're back. First holiday, first Christmas here in Jamaica.
Definitely.
It's good to have 80-degree weather.
It is.
And it's the same as Florida when we stayed in Florida. It's pretty much the same thing. But still had to, sun out on Christmas. Big ups to our family in Georgia, Virginia, Ohio, everywhere, stateside. We love you guys. Miss you. But we just want to catch everybody up on our journey. It's Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that good stuff. And it don't even feel like that in Jamaica until we got some black cake and sorrel. Yes. So we got some black cake, and our neighbor brought us some sorrel for the holidays, which is a big thing here in Jamaica. Is one of the staples as far as tradition of eating black cake and making the sorrel. And it's like one of them things, like who making the mac and cheese or macaroni and cheese, like who making the sorrel, who making the black cake. What we've heard from our friends here is kind of like the thing. But yeah, this is my first time. This is your first time trying black cake.
Have
you had black cake?
I was trying to think if one of my friends made it.
Oh,
I've had rum cake.
Yeah, rum cake. I've had fruit cake. In the States, we do fruit cake. I know my grandma used to make fruit cake. Have that. What liquor they put in there? I think rum.
They put rum in it.
Well, yeah.
I just wanted to back up a little bit. So that is, can I back up to August?
Becca, I just gave a quick rundown. That was just like, hey, this is what we've been doing in the streets.
Yeah. I want to back up to August because August is when we came back from the States. I had a nursing contract from May to August. Let me tell y'all something. I want to share a wonderful testimony. So the early part of this year, like March, April time frame, when we had just gotten here, we had decided that maybe it would be a good idea for us to start looking for a place permanently, especially because we were bringing Miss Diamond over here. And so around that time, we had, sought out a place that was, the landlord was willing to let us have a dog because we knew we had needed to start that process and get somewhere stable. And so around that time though, we started the process, but we weren't able to complete it because of some constraints that we had going back in the States that we needed to take care of financially first. So we ended up we fell in love with the place that we saw. It was only one place that we actually physically saw, and it was in the same neighborhood that we lived in when we were staying in the two Airbnbs within that 3-month time frame. We switched Airbnbs. So nevertheless, it didn't kind of work out. But we have had so much favor since we've been here, which is why I know that we were meant to be here. Once we made the decision, it's like everything flowed. Not to say it flowed without challenges, but it definitely flowed. And we just had to stay the course because we knew we wanted to be here. And when you know you want to be somewhere and you want to be planted, the universe, God, the angels, and ancestors will make room for you. You might run into some hiccups. So this is just like an encouragement to anyone that's wanting to be an expat or repat for that matter, but specifically expats because we are not known to where we are right now, but we knew we wanted to come. So it didn't work out. We ended up going back to the States, getting all of finishing up some of more of our affairs, closing it out in the States. And do you know that the place that we saw that we really loved, and the landlord was willing to let us have a pet furnished, because most times when you're bringing a pet here, they will let you have a pet if the house is not already furnished. But this landlord, it was beautifully decorated. Like if I could have come in here and decorated myself, it would have been some of the same aesthetic touches. But do you know that this house was still available? It was still available. And so we were able to move into our permanent house that we're renting here in Jamaica in August, and we've been here. And when I tell you, our landlord has been phenomenal. She has been above board, above and beyond. She's done things that we haven't even asked her to do. So for those of you that are trying to embark on this journey, like really, really, really set your intentions and be open to however, the universe might orchestrate things as far as bringing people into your vortex, or even whatever it is that you envision for yourself as you move or make the faith step to move abroad. You have anything else to say about it?
No, just talking to people, talking to different family members, talking to different people that I've met in like the airport. It's just like you don't really tell people your business, but in a roundabout way, a lot of people ask, like, where you going or where you're traveling or whatever the case may be when you make your small talk. And I can count on one hand, I've met at least a handful of people. It's like, oh man, I'm about to move to my dream place, or I'm about to move out of country or go out of country. When I came home, last Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Last Thursday, I met this lady on the plane, and she was like, you know what? I've been back and forth to Panama, and I think it's time for me to go ahead and sit down and retire and like move to Panama. She was like, just hearing your story. And me and her wasn't even like sharing anything deep. It was like, oh, I started the process to come to Jamaica to get permanent residency, to, just live a simple life. But at the same time, it's like, it's a lot of people seeking that. And a lot of people, I won't say don't understand that it's not hard.
Right.
But it takes a little bit of planning and execution, but with anything, but just to anybody that want to travel, move, whatever the case may be, you can do it, man. Look up your resources, reach out to different people. Like my wife said, everybody that we reached out to have been helpful, been resourceful. We've been blessed. Like you said, the stuff that happened, man, we like
can't make it up.
Wait, how did this place? Because this was one of the places that was very like manicured and very, very like within our budget of what we was doing as far as like comfortable living. It was what we wanted as far as like neighborhood wise. The safety, I know a lot of people was talking about that within our family. Just being, just understanding like, hey, you're going to a different country. I want to be safe, but it's safe. It's in a good neighborhood. We have at least 4 neighbors that we know that like have traveled outside of Jamaica, which is good because like we've asked them a couple questions about shipping, about different stuff as far as like bringing goods into the country, or trying to send something as far as like shipping out to our families back in the state. But this house was like a blessing because, like I said, it was still open, it was still available, and like we've been blessed, man. Anything else you want to? I want to show them. You want to share? Oh, you want to? I could have picked her up. Oh, go ahead. Come here, girl. Come here.
Here she goes. Say hey, Diamond.
She here.
And anyone that's wanting to relocate and you have like a furry friend, we can definitely help you out with that process if you leave us some comments in the comment box. For anyone that wants to know that process, I will tell you that it is a little bit on the pricey side. If you want your pet to make it here, accompanied, and all of the shots and tests that she had to undergo, it was kind of like, and it's on a timeline, it's on a strict timeline, but I can tell you that the agriculture department here for Jamaica, specifically those that approve for permits for pets and stuff like that, they were very, very instrumental. Oh my God, they was very helpful. They're very matter of fact with the instructions. However, that's just kind of how Jamaicans are in general. Like they appear with at first look, some of them appear to be off-putting, but once you start to talk to them, put it like this: if you'll make friends if you show yourself friendly. Put it that way. Whatever energy you putting out, and that's with anywhere. Yeah. Whatever energy you're putting out, that's what you're gonna get back. And I can tell you, like, for me, when we go somewhere to eat and say someone behind the counter, they look like they just, they're going as business as usual, I'm gonna make you smile. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm making you smile, but my energy is gonna be our energy is
I
gonna
want
put
good
forth
energy in my food.
Yeah, I want it all. Even taking my money, like I want you to receive it with some teeth.
Right.
Okay.
But at the same time, we understand the culture of that, just being around it.
Yeah.
As with our friends and just trying to learn the culture here. It's just like you're not coming here to be in an Americanized culture in a way of, you want to be comfortable and safe, but like at the same time, it's like, I want to learn why they're mean mugging me. Like sometimes it's like my wife, she's like the first one. She's like, I'm gonna need you to give me a smile. I'm gonna need you to give me a smile.
Or I'll just say something like to compliment.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's like the history and understanding that we have learned from that. I'm like, I probably mean mugging too. Like, what you want? Let me serve you. But at the same time, it's all love. And we've learned that just conversating and being relatable to people. Like,
being relatable.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like they think we got money because we come from America. It's like, no, we're blessed. We save up.
Yeah.
We've saved up to come here. This execution, and this is a plan of what we, been doing, for what? Since
we made the decision.
Almost 2 years now.
Well, for what?
Since last year.
Yeah. Yeah, because this year's out about a good year at least.
Yeah.
When we made the decision, the hardest thing about coming to anywhere, if it not be Jamaica, it could be Panama, it could be Puerto Rico, it could be the Dominican Republic, it could be Germany, whatever. The hardest thing is making up your mind and executing it. Like if you're really serious, a lot of people speak a lot of things, but there is no action towards it. And faith without works is dead. If you really want to do this thing, you have to do subtle things to let the universe know that you're serious. And then every other door will open for you. Now, this is for not the people that, have no desire to do this, but we're talking to specifically the people that are on the fence about going somewhere outside of the U.S. and living. At least if you just live for a little while, try it out. You can stay mostly anywhere for 90 days and get a good grasp. And so much can happen if you just set your intentions. So much can happen for anyone. And like I said, we're just sharing our story because we know it's possible. And we're just taking y'all on a journey with us to all that, have an interest in doing so.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have some, we talked about retreats previously in our previous video. That is definitely something we're going to execute in 2025. So be on the lookout for that. We'll be hosting retreats through Essential Therapy Wellness Center. As you know, our business vision, or our vision in general for our ministry, I didn't even call it a business. It has business, but our vision is to be a wellness center without walls, and that's just not eating good or being vegan. That's in every sense, holistically. Feeding yourself spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically as well. So just stay along for the journey. For the month of January, we're going to be doing no meats. So we're going to stick to the ITAL. I'm not going to call it a diet, but we're going to modify our diet per se for that so that we can just get a brand new start. And that's an encouragement for a lot of you. We got to do something different if we want to see extraordinary, outcomes. You got to do something different. So for us, one of the things we're going to do different being here is taking advantage of trying to eat as clean as possible. Not to say that we're not going to periodically enjoy our oxtails or our jerk chicken. Because those are things you want to enjoy. You don't want to deprive yourself solely, but we are looking for some extraordinary manifestations. And so we're just choosing to modify certain things that we're doing so that we can hear from the divine and be on point and in alignment for how we're going to service the multitude, those that are drawn to us, those that are ready for a change. And if we're destined to be the facilitators for that change or to help us along on this journey, because we're all on a journey. Like there's no big eyes and little U's, all of us are on a journey. But I believe that the divine has equipped us and set us apart so that we can be a blessing to somebody else. Ashe.
Oh yeah, Sean, I was just looking at
Oh, mine too. Shine that light on that third eye. Shine that light on that third eye.
Yeah, I'm with you. We have to push ourselves and strive to be better. Don't just be in them people gym this year. Because there's a lot of people just in them gyms. You working out. Nobody just in them people gyms.
Get off the machine. You playing on your phone. Don't need to use it.
But no, we're trying to first do some type of mental state of wellness in our health and food. Looking at that first because that's the first problem. Just trying to eat right so you can feel good to work out.
Yeah.
So you can feel good to just do everyday normal things, man, like stretch and move and be thankful. Just have that good vibration and energy flowing through you. But it first start with food and your mind state and your lifestyle. So like she said, we'll be doing a lot of ital vegetables. I can do it. No meat. I don't know about her. We're gonna see.
If I do anything, it'll probably fish. Yeah, it'll be fish. But we are learning that there's, some people say I need meat because I have low iron or what have you. And some people don't do well with no meat, and that's okay. It's customizable. Whatever the divine whatever is agreeing with you personally. I'm not advocating for everybody in the world to be vegan. No, because that's not everybody's, desire for one. But we are understanding that there are supplementations that we can use for protein. There's supplementations. I'm a nurse, so I understand protein and the significance of, keeping your muscle mass, but I also understand the significance of lowering your blood pressure, cutting out certain things, sugar, like food is frequency. And you do feel better. If anyone has been on a fast of some sort, a lot of people do like the Daniel fast. If you can recollect the effects, even though it was a lot of discipline, if you can recall the effects of how you felt in mid craving things, our body's going to crave things, but if you can just be disciplined, that's the key thing. The key thing is just not just abstaining. It's the discipline and the mindset behind why we're doing what we're doing. Do it with some intention. What is it that you're expecting to come out of this modification? I'm not going to call it a sacrifice because that sounds too much like a punishment, but it's about the discipline. And if you can discipline yourself about what we're putting in our body, that's all we're trying to do personally. We're just trying to, what's the why behind what you're doing? And you can recollect, felt good. My skin was clearer. My digestive system, moved more efficiently. I had more energy. You might have no energy after the first couple of days because your body wants what it wants. But after you get it's anything you put yourself in a routine of, you can kind of adjust to and live by if you want to for that long. But yeah, it's all about the frequency and intention. So we'll be posting here and there, maybe at least once a week regarding the effects of how we're feeling spiritually, mental clarity, getting rid of that brain fog. Women, some of us we're in perimenopause and menopause, and it's because of what we're eating. I've looked at so many research videos about how other parts of the country don't really have menopause. Why? Because their food is fresh. It comes from the source. It's not full of pesticides and extra hormones and such and so forth. It's only that I've heard mostly in America that we go through menopause. It's all hormonal, and it's coming from the way we eat. It's coming from the earth, the radiation. It's coming from all four facets. So let's just, be more intentional about what it is that we want to do and what it is that we want to achieve, and just align with that. It might be something so subtle that the divine gives you. You need to abstain from being on social media, because I'm trying to manifest this in the other part of your life, which you've been asking me for, but you're so engulfed in measuring yourself up about what you see on social media that you can't even stay focused. That's for some of us, not everybody. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is for you, whatever the recipe is for you, you make sure that you put towards that vision so that you can execute it in 2025.
Yep. It's good seeing you guys. Good being back. We are back on the yard.
Yes.
Peace, love, and happiness. Love.
Love.
But till next time.
Stay tuned. We're gonna enjoy this black cake and have some sorrel. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. All right. Until next time, we love y'all so much.
Peace.
Don't forget to like the video. Please subscribe and share. We love y'all so much.
Do all those
Big
good
ups.
things.
All right. Ashe.